People told board. The police raided our apartment 20 minutes later. Zilun Hans Nantame Resort. 2 stories up. Hit the floor of the elevator car. I thought you said my son, what sucks. Continuous common world. Have you ever felt like you're going crazy? Like your voice sick, I'll bring you soon? No wizard penis, I've been things I've been through, fellow fall. People told me, you're just paranoid. I searched the whole house with a fine-tooth comb. Looked for bugs at Entop Kumber. Then it turned out he had been recording me for 3 years through the modem of a regular desktop. The court, I asked for the transcripts of his recordings, and my blood ran cold. He was calling my friends from Sprout Fahey. He dug his own grave. He taught me a lesson. Never ignore your intuition. And now history is repeating itself. Have you ever faced this kind of stalking? Let me know in the comments. They're coming for me. The door is locked, but I have to get out. I can't let them find me here. Help me. He came back that evening, made me tea, sat across from me, smiled, and casually asked about my hidden cam word. He thinks he cornered me. He thinks I'm the same scared victim I was 3 years ago. I bought from the best. Tomorrow morning, 10 over all the brain break. It do a seas like it's the weren't. 6 a.m. The water in the shower is running. I can't remember down, but I have to do this. I handed the detective my hard drive, but when he opened the hidden crime files, he said, look at the bag. He had printed blueprints of my sister's house. The police raided our apartment 20 minutes later, but he was gonna test them, but his laptop, what? They'll call this over here about for hang him. I've been in a motel on Big Night for 2 days. I can't do revolves, working about a Weiss, but kicked it up. Make a thing grace. He knew him when he let me go. I've been in a motel under a fake name for 2 days, but tonight my secret rang. The one and now my phone rang. I went to helpline, was a glad to have cash in, but outside and was in the Wolfers. There he was, crying national base. Perfect. He told played Emmy clips of me, sent up great. The police take a loads to wrangling. Running to UCLA named Y. Emmy. I just I was in man up with that sweet just one. He's not ready to me, they look at Netmer. I know you're wanting this light, May. You truly be up door good, my by need to found me in yen by. Tick Tom.
The clock is ticking. One wrong move and it's all over. My hand won't stop shaking. I have to do this now.
At hour 20 ran press send. And then half he was attracted his bird for our flight to a non-extreme tense. The archive is in FBI custody. Serum and shove my name in Kirkuk Men's. I heard it. A tiny familiar click coming from the walls. I followed the sound as the event I would go right to my right. But I is come I still weird stay. That's my gathers. Is to umpire press stage to best as right is really. I typed a message to the hacker. But his encrypted portal for on you flower no Wi-Fi my say. I was miles away from any cell tower store. Second the text screen in the mouth, the mat. He is word charming, it seems twacked. I was miles away from any sensual. He is an old metal. They might using my phone, they executing the world for a while. I see them everywhere now. People holding their phones just a little too high. Lenses pointed at me like slides ever if it was not a time real. I looked in the mirror and realized my partner was just tall to us, but she was nothing. The archive found it was Spectre Obrish. There's just a scrag estimate. But it's 2 parties to eine is the hardware I need I don't rain man. I walked past a store window filled with TVs. I was can race in me so my stains. And the whole world is bottom. Phone rang. Dad said sat myself. We had to look where I sandwich and have my terminator. Make now become feed the birds. I tried to buy a bust. I could to this room was Watson in my pregnant. I want a delete egg. I went back to the old files from Georgia. That ex-husband isn't just a monster, he was a recruiter. I thought with Chase is some of my favorite fact. And then of last man, to even be keep waste, he worked my safe in. Remember the law in Georgia? As long as one party's aware of the recording, it's ab in mind, and this look missed one now. I'm not subject anymore. I'm the glitch that's gonna crash the entire archive. I just uploaded a wand. I watched the screen for hours. Why would my about son of my conveyor? Police while my second rage going then like a window popped up. No ID. I clicked it and there he was. The man staking Jameis and I don't know cost now. The screen started glitching. Red text everywhere. They were trying to delete me. Not mate, we can't bank counts my signature. They can wind up be some hole. I'm not Tam Meast. It's this improveness, it's always in one hands and then tame resort. I thought it was in one find this. Aquilas and me and Matt that coordinate can race will I try to hear it. I used the chip to spoof a high-level admin ID. I summoned them both, had my ex-husband and my current son lies in the Brock end. I gave him 60 seconds. Chose up and comment Spectre on your either Brahms. A next town mine dies. I pressed the key. I'm a wait strike to death confession in your supper. Abitay this mom. I've been mahana once and it's a sabita mahana was. You think it's over, but they all have eyes. And no, so do I. I am the update you can't delete. Sleep well. I did a destroyed eye guide, followed her white dory symbol. Did you know waste in the coin hacked a new hammer? I saw him at Chris was at Madnam House doing next, watching him into Run TV. I do green. I'm access to Sturmite's paper and now Britannia's Rand's how do my right gone. She find that Zan nothing to look. She was sold as well for her some nay. I didn't block him. I opened a back door and let him in. I rode a trace to a stake server I set up by Seb bench and junkyard. While I stay fighting my ghost and you rake, I must rest to the work and made she manga her stuffy. She gonna call for slides of my hail pats with the ears to light she might turn his up as to bring it said. I was watching the cops arrest him on the feed. How read it entered into my semi-ster ride as your Atman Halber. They started kicking the door. Wood splintered. I didn't really have my kin back and rest by heck church that. These storms up. First thing, these just won't have an history. I signed in as I hit the concrete hard, it goes to being sour. Why him bouncy? Cast the team that he you fight them down. From Black History were other day. It was terrified while bidding for our mics and exacted to gas 70 dinage. I plugged into the city's traffic grid. We were approaching the main section of hotels and I needed a bat instantly. We pulled into an abandoned subway tunnel. I stepped out of stubborn and sick anymore. We would believe my eyes. Spectre isn't just in the cloud has to live somewhere. Sarah unrolled a blueprint of a data center downtown. We walked up with fervent doors on. The SETI and Dajari had the big ass hacked. And for the Stroltum didn't hear. Level 30, the core. They locked it behind biometric security, thinking they were untouchable. We won't. The Sepis gosh that moment and inside, the head to press 5 minutes, it coolly v air would add. I needed you to come up with that. The study time your actual bad says what must has to do. When I steamed this again, the same how to get kind of wide and really sharp on the gasping port for. He hung up out of ceiling into the stone range from holy drops out was then right making the right news gun. He went down hard. Higgy's guard, but the stairwells were already one and he got here the empty funny stories. The kid will best on my side. It thinks that the master captain was lost. But that's golden stacks, yeah! Hit the floor of the elevator car. Anonymous metal box, descending in his alliance and no preom rishon my skin. Doors and walk was in the yards, don't they? Don't die! Black crazy gay guys, try that! Had to stand and read daddy I per two.
6 months after. No hackers, no cleaners, no sirens. My ex is rotting.
I want to pay him already just tats and you great back into he's in a cave, this thing is still breathing. I told my family staging it. Rodini's side effect was stipe. Rini sass up the cement on my nat. The reef from a fast sass but a meditation got away in a photo. 12 minutes sick and Ken said, where I can. I ripped the world out of walls. Every smart device, every wire, every connection, gone. I thought you said my son, Matsaks. Hori, I know made him a died. I ran into the hallway, but the monster had no face. Then I saw the delivery guy check his file, and then Kate Pride Plus and eat Faverson's grass. If the world is a camera, I have to become the blinds. Though no RDs, rinse the rain style. I said to choose what in mine. So I did rise in some new wide to do my statue to ride about this one sky. He looked like an ordinary hiker. Muddy boots, a friendly smile. You know, West Boston, my now real name. It's just been waiting for me to get tired. They don't want to kill me. They want to recruit me. The Akas Jippa St. Kent Watid Brass dead here. If they didn't want to separate center, what do I want to reguess? And having in mind at you out. I'm back in the city lights. Woke Rob was I straight, and Riazar started show. I didn't use the service entrance this time. I walked right through the front door and the system didn't scream. It welcomed me. There he was. He didn't know I don't want to rule had top me stack aside for came back for the coward in dead. Me up was on the rise. I globe why. I tobly been just bite and your call that. He tried to run. Without his screens, he was nothing, a blind man in a dead room. I didn't use the service entrance this time. I walked through the front door and the system didn't screaming. But I'd brave with a crowd off at the Tegan. That is stood my mind to treat him one to only shoe light up. Was fun luggy quiet. För the sad and vista person, I can the wind. I Fran working. Like owning alpine nest to save over. I looked in the mirror today and I didn't see a Amas Ferrander over. I don't want to be you lacked to be. Continue was common in world. 3 Friday to whatever to beatty.